Giving up is good, by the way. Giving up means you're being yourself. Just be yourself. It's way better. It's an easier way to live lives. Like I was one of those people that tried too hard. I was trying to dress cooler than I am. And you learn a lot when you do that. I learned you're not pulling off what you're wearing if someone says what you're wearing to you. Like recently, I wore a leather jacket. And my best friend was like, leather jacket. I was like, uh-oh. That's not how you say that. He said it like I had a weapon. He was like, he's got a leather jacket. Somebody get it from him. Every time I've tried to look cool as a person, I end up looking like those cell phone towers that are made to look like trees. You know, like people, we see what you're going for, and it's not natural. We know it's you. Yeah, I'm not cool. I don't have any tattoos. You guys knew that. I don't have any tattoos. No one's ever like, really? I would have thought full back. I don't have any tattoos. I'm not against tattoos. I think they're cool on people. I just don't have tattoo brain. Every time I've ever put a sticker on my laptop, I'm like, oh my God, that's forever. What was I thinking? Oh, I just met that coffee shop. I don't have any tattoos, but this is true. People think I own a printer by looking at me. And they're right. That's not cool. That's not fair. I've had friends, this is true, that have never set foot in my home text me going, can I print something at your place? I'm like, how do you know I have one? That's what I'm giving off is toner vibes? My face says I printed my own boarding pass at home and it's right here. I got it. I don't like that. But yeah, I don't, you know, I'm not too worried about that stuff. My friends are, you know. I'm just like a hoodie guy. I like hoodies, you know. I will say every time I put a hoodie on, though, I feel like I'm being born. Yeah. Because it takes me a while to find the exit, you know. I'm making the same face, you know. I'm crying, my mom's there. Like, it's a lot, you know. But my friends, they're worried about that stuff still. They're trying to be cooler than they are. You know, I have sneakerhead friends. And that's okay if you're a sneakerhead, by the way. Just don't stop there. You know, because if somebody's complimenting you on just your shoes, that means they scanned your entire body and couldn't find anything until they got to your feet. You know, they're like, no. Hey, look at those shoes, buddy. Oh, starting from the bottom. Yeah. I'm not worried about that. My friends, I can't believe it. I have some friends that Ziploc bag their shoes and they put them in the freezer. Keep them fresh. It's true. That's wild, right? I feel like even if you told Jeffrey Dahmer that, he'd be like, what's in your fridge? Wow, you have a pair of Jordans. I just have the one guy.
I've had to move a few times in New York, though. One time because of bed bugs. Have you guys had them? Bed bugs are aggressive. They just attack you until you break your lease. There's no way to stop bed bugs. I think that's my message here tonight. I did figure out a way to slow them down, though. I introduced ladybugs into my apartment. Now, the ladybugs don't kill the bed bugs, but they wear them down emotionally. That joke does good with about half the crowd. The other half doesn't like it so much. I put that joke on Twitter. I got attacked worse than I got attacked by bed bugs.
Have you been to a hotel? Like, this is how they work. They have about 100 people staying there, okay? And they put one 19-year-old in charge of the whole operation. That kid is 19, okay? If he gets a phone call from his buddy during his shift and his buddy says, hey, I met these two girls and they have some beers, he will quit right there. He will leave. Sometimes I'll get to a hotel late, like, 10 o'clock, and I'll walk in, there's nobody there. There's nobody. Nobody at the front desk, no sign of anybody. It's like Walgreens at night, but it's more concerning because I plan on being unconscious in this establishment. One time I came downstairs, and I go to the front desk. I'm like, hey, there's something wrong in my room. Can I talk to the manager? Sir, the manager does not work at night. Really? Because you guys are sort of in the business of night. Like, that is why you exist, primarily for the night. People come here for night stuff. You are a night business. Hotels and lighthouses. It's night. It's night. They're night places, okay? I have an email that says I booked a 3-night stay. Night. No, I'm not saying good night. I'm not saying night-night. I'm emphasizing the word night. But night. Anyway, so they don't have employees at hotels. They don't have managers. Here's what they have: surveys. Okay. If you stay at a hotel, you're gonna get an email a day later with a survey, and these survey questions, they're very pointed. It's not how did you like the Holiday Inn. It's when you checked in, were you greeted by the front desk? Did they offer you? Just ask me what you want to ask me. Should we fire Carol? I see what's going on here. You guys don't have any managers on staff, so you want me to be a tattletale. You want me to tell on Carol, and I'm not a rat. I'm not gonna rat Carol out, okay? I'm not gonna do it. I don't even leave bad Yelp reviews. You know why? I'm a comedian, and sometimes I have bad shows, and I would prefer that you guys shut up about it, okay? Like, it's just, we don't need to tell everybody anything, all right? And the surveys are arrogant with your time. I mean, it starts off pretty simple. They trick you. It's like, hey, rate us 1 to 10. I can do that. For the essay portion of the survey, you'll have 55 minutes to complete. Wait a minute. I've been staying in hotels for a while. I don't know, long time, and I've been filling out surveys for a long time, and I don't notice any improvement. I don't know if they're reading these surveys. Like, here is my theory on customer service surveys. They do not exist to improve customer service. They have them so they can figure out how bad can we make customer service before we start losing money. Like, it's just, they are trying to hone in, they're zeroing in, they're dialing in on that sweet spot. Like, boss, the survey results are in. It says our customer service is horrible. Okay, what are sales like? They're up slightly. I want you to make customer service worse. I want you to go down to 1 employee. We already have 1 employee. Make them stupid. I want you to make them very stupid.
I've been married 3 years now, and I love being married. When I'm on the road, I see men talk to women in the wild, and it's crazy. I was checking in at a hotel, woman behind the counter, very pretty, and the guy in front of me is being a creep. I'm watching him. I'm 20 feet behind him, but I can hear it go down, right? He's checking in, and the woman goes, do you have any preference of what floor you stay on? And I swear to y'all, this guy leans forward. He goes, what floor are you staying on? She goes, I'm not. I work here. I don't stay at the hotel that I work. Do you think I'm a guest just chipping in down here in the lobby? Is that honestly how you think we staff this La Quinta? You think you gotta be the lifeguard tomorrow? I don't stay at the hotel that employs me, you moron. So he walks away, tail between his legs, rightfully so. Now I'm up next, right? I saw the whole thing go down. So I was like, okay, I'll bond with her over what a creep the last dude was. So I'm checking in, and she says, how many room keys do you want? 1 or 2? So I go, how many room keys do you want? And she did not get the reference at all, dude. I looked way worse than the first guy, if I'm being honest. The look on her face, she's like, they just keep coming in today. I mean, is there a creep convention in town? What's happening here?
So nice to be here. I love Asheville. It's the only place where I've seen a redneck and a hippie, and it's the same person. You know what I mean? Like, is that a tie-dye gun holster? I think the drum circle just played Freebird. Wow. Feels good. Feels nice.
I didn't know how to cook. I never learned. I should have. My mom tried to teach me growing up. I was arrogant about it. I was like, I don't need to learn this now. I know where the grocery store is. I'll figure it out when I'm an adult. And then I tried to do that and realized that is impossible, because if you don't know how to cook, you also don't know how to shop. because foods are not together in the grocery store. The grocery store is a place where someone has disassembled foods and hid the pieces all over a building. I gotta wander around a warehouse trying to reverse engineer tacos from memory. So like I could cook, but it would just be worse. And that's no good for anybody, because groceries cost the same, regardless of your skill level. I found that out as well. I can't cut a deal with the butcher. Like, listen, I'm gonna ruin these steaks, I promise. We're talking brown all the way through. I don't know how to make them pink in the middle. I've never seen it. Anybody could knock a couple of bucks off? But no, there's no such thing as training steaks. So my wife cooks, and in exchange, I do the dishes. I'm told this is a very common arrangement with successful couples, right? Cook people love bringing it up. If you're not gonna cook, you gotta do the dishes. That's fair, that's even, that's the trade. And while I am willing to do the dishes, I do not agree that this is an even trade. Now I know there are dish people in this room right now that are hesitant to get on board with me because you are sitting with the cook person in your life. And that is fine, stare straight ahead quietly. I'll say what needs to be said. Dishes sucks, all right, cooks? Sucks the whole time. It's not satisfying or fulfilling. There's no fun new dish recipes that we get to try. And it's even worse doing the dishes for someone who is cooking and knows that they will not be doing the dishes. Because this causes them to use every possible dish. I'll just put this mustard into a little bowl and then I'll put it in the pan. Just take it out of the jar and put it in the pan. For God's sake, run the spoon under some water for 3 seconds. Instead of just gluing it to the countertop. There you go, it lives there now. Get that off in the morning with a butter knife. Dishes is awful, right? It's what they threaten you with at a restaurant if you can't pay your bill. They don't mention the police. They're like, you're gonna have to do dishes, the worst thing in the world. Cooking's not even close. People love cooking, right? They devote their lives to it. There's entire TV shows where they watch other people do it. Every single one of the shows, they put a camera in their face. What are you gonna do if you win the cooking cook contest? And they all go, I'm gonna buy a restaurant so I can cook all the time. I love cooking. There is not one show devoted to dishes. We don't get a show. There's no show called Scrubbed. We're like, all right, under this cloth, there's a bunch of dirty dishes. You can use any kind of sponge you want. Everybody ready? It's all cast iron pans. Yeah! So my wife cooks, is what I'm telling you. And I'm the snack man, all right? I love snacks. I love choosing snacks. I like offering snacks. I like eating snacks. I like all snacks. I do have a favorite snack. I do think the top snack in the world is popcorn. Popcorn's number one. It is on top, in my opinion, because of its versatility. First of all, you do anything with popcorn. Whatever mood you're in, popcorn's got you covered, right? You can put cheese on it, caramel. You take a left into Savory Town, or you can drive down the road to Sweetville. Popcorn's riding shotgun the whole time. You don't even have to eat it. You can put it on a string for a wedding in a trailer park. I believe that popcorn is so good that it's the reason why we all have microwaves. Because they're not good at anything else. General Electric should be digging up Orville Redenbacher and kissing him on the lips every weekend. He sold every microwave in rotation today. If you think I'm lying, go look at a microwave. What does the top left button say? Yeah, it says popcorn, all right? It's above the numbers. Do you understand? They're like, don't do math, that's for burritos. We know why you're here. Microwave popcorn was incredible. It changed the game. And I think the reason why microwave popcorn was so successful is because some people in this audience may be old enough to remember what it was like to make popcorn at home before the microwave. Yeah, it was like cooking meth. It was insane. It was quite literally the most dangerous thing you could do on a residential property. Parents would be like, get the kids out of the kitchen, I'm making popcorn out here. Turn their faces away from the oil. By the way, I'm pretty sure our insurance doesn't cover this. So if anything goes wrong, I was baking a pie. A corn pie. You all saw me. But we were willing to do it because popcorn's incredible. Now, I know there are people that disagree with me. They say, Ivan, popcorn can't be number one because it gets stuck in your teeth. And yes, it does get stuck in your teeth, and that feels bad, but that bad feeling is offset by how good it feels when you finally get it out of there. So popcorn, back on top, number one. In fact, now I love that it gets stuck in your teeth because now you've just postponed a good feeling for later on. And who among us couldn't use that in these dark, uncertain times? Think about it. Eat a bowl of popcorn, you watch your favorite movie, everything's going great, but then the movie's too long. You stayed up too late. It's a work night. Oh no. I don't have time to brush my teeth. I gotta go right to bed. So you go to bed, you put your phone away, you turn the light out. Now the only light left in the room is your digital clock. Why do you still have one? You don't know, but there it is. Floating in the dark, taunting you with how little sleep you're gonna get. If only you couldn't do math at this hour, but you can. Your brain keeps running the numbers and it keeps coming up short. And for some reason, this wakes you up more. I don't know why our minds do this. They're like, I am not gonna get enough sleep. How can I sleep at a time like this? I better stay as awake as possible and rapidly categorize all possible future failings. And as your thoughts begin to collide with the jagged edge of tomorrow's responsibilities, your tongue begins to explore the crevices of your teeth. And all of a sudden you make contact with that old familiar kernel skin lodged in your back molar. You forgot it was there. Now it's all you can focus on. And you wish for a second that your tongue had an ounce more dexterity. Oh, if only I could come at it from another angle, but you can't. All you can do is push feebly on it in the same direction you already tried 30 times prior. You think, I'll get my finger involved. Finger is the master of dexterity. Finger will help. Finger can't help. Finger can't even find it. It's hopelessly lost. Keep touching it with the end of your tongue. It's right there, finger. Next, you try to help your stupid finger by counting your own teeth. Like a lunatic. How many do I even have? Okay, it's 3 back. Go, finger, go! But this doesn't work. You have to abandon your dumb hand altogether. Just when you think all hope is lost, just when you're dangling over the event horizon of permanent despair, you reach down deep and give it one more push. What the hell, why not? But this time it's different. This time it moves a little bit. New hope springs eternal. You give it a couple more pushes and it flies free. Oh, do you spit it out? Not yet. First, it's time for a tiny celebration inside your mouth. First thing you do is put the kernel skin onto the end of your tongue like a little hat. And then you slide it in between your top and bottom front teeth and give it a bunch of tiny, tiny bites. As it disintegrates, you receive a rush of serotonin and dopamine that is better than drugs. What other snack does that?
Babies are being born. Nothing to do about that. I've tried. They keep coming out. And problem is we don't get to go in the hospital and check out all the new babies anymore. Before the pandemic, we could just make our way into any hospital we wanted and just be like, where are the babies at? And they have to show you. So now we don't know when babies are being born. It's hard to even know it's happening unless we're on Instagram. Right? That's how we find out babies are being born, on Instagram. People have a baby and then they post a photo of it on their Instagram page. They put the baby's name. If we're lucky, they put the weight. But they don't always put the weight. Which is just like, just tell us, you know? You're gonna get a DM from me. And if you're gonna feel real dumb, just tell us what your baby weighs. But they always give us the name. And what do you do with that on Instagram? What do you guys do? Do you like it? Not me. I love it. I take that baby's name and I get that baby a Gmail account is what I do. just that baby's name at gmail.com with no underscores, no periods, no numbers. It's the way God wanted Gmail to be, right? Pure. Without sin. No numbers, no underscores. Sin. I'm holding on to about 47 baby Gmail accounts right now. But I'm not a monster. I do not keep them forever. I wait 6 months. I let the family get home. I let them get a sleep schedule going. I let them feel like they're out of the woods for a second. And then on a Wednesday night, around 8:30 p.m., they're gonna get an email from their baby. It's a very simple email. No subject. All body. Which is how I like my babies. And it just says, let me know when you want to talk money.
But to be honest, guys, with what's going on today, I just kind of do whatever fits my own narrative. Like, I have a white friend who goes, standardized testing is racist. And I actually agree with that because I do not do well on my SATs. So I go, yeah, I agree. He goes, it doesn't apply to you, Mike, because you're a straight white. I go, it does apply to me. If the test is racist and I'm not a racist, I'm not going to do well on it. I go, what did you get on the SATs? He goes, 1580. I missed one question. I go, good job, Hitler. Now I'd like to talk about God. I am Catholic. Anybody? Well, for the rest of you guys who are going to hell, when you're Catholic, what you do is you go to church, you light a candle, and you say a prayer. But I'm a very competitive Catholic, so before I light my candle, I blow everybody else's candle out. So I don't want God getting confused between the nonsense prayers and the ones that are very important. I think even if you're an atheist, you have to admire Jesus as a historical figure. I think he was great, and I don't think he deserved his death, All he did was, cure leprosy, wash people's feet, and just multiply loaves of bread and turn water into wine. I mean, the guy was a walking after party, basically. And he did not deserve his death, And you know who else didn't deserve their deaths? The guys who were crucified next to Jesus. They were criminals. They were horse thieves. I'm not going to stand up here and tell you guys that stealing a horse is the right thing to do. It's not. But it's not crucifixion wrong. Even for Roman times, that's a bit harsh. That's why in the Bible, there's so many letters to the Romans. People were writing in, "Dear Romans, how about you stop crucifying people for class 3 misdemeanors?" You ever hear of community service, Romans? Or house arrest? Now, the story goes, there's a bitter horse thief and a contrite horse thief, and we're all supposed to be like the contrite horse thief and ask for forgiveness. But I actually understand the bitter horse thief. The bitter horse thief had a lot to be bitter about because he's being crucified with Jesus, who has a huge following, even at that time, So Jesus got all the headlines, and Jesus got all the merch. Let's face it. I've never been wearing a cross and had someone come up to me and go, which guy was that? Was that the horse thief? Now, miss, have you been to Israel? Not yet. Well, I went over there before the dark times. Did I learn Hebrew? No, I didn't. But I looked at it a lot. And the language of Hebrew just looks like somebody is repeatedly trying to draw a footstool over and over again. It just looked like footstool, half a footstool, one leg of a footstool flipped over, footstool flipped over, footstool, one leg of a footstool, flipped over, footstool, half a footstool, one leg of a footstool, footstool, half a footstool. I just wish you guys a happy Easter. In Hebrew, I just wish you guys a happy Easter. I think Jesus had a bad lawyer. Because it was after his trial, and he's waiting for the verdict, and his lawyer comes back and goes, I have some good news and I have some bad news. Which would you like first? And Jesus goes, I'm about the good news, so give me the good news. And the lawyer goes, they've decided on crucifixion. And Jesus goes, that's the good news? What's the bad news? The lawyer goes, the bad news is the Romans have a union, and the union has a contract with the state to perform the crucifixion. But they do not have a contract with the state to carry the cross to the crucifixion site. Jesus goes, why are you telling me this? The lawyer goes, they want to pay you a non-union wage to carry the cross, Jesus goes to the lawyer, he goes, who are these people that are doing this to me? And the lawyer goes, they're the Romans, but later they will become Italians. And if it matters, in the future, they're going to be way into you. They're really super into your birthday. And they're going to put nativity scenes with your whole family on their front lawn. And if anybody messes with them, they'll flip out and it'll make the newspaper. And Jesus goes, Italians, huh? Well, how about this? Everybody in their ethnicity, all the men in their ethnicity have hair on their back for the rest of eternity. All their women have mustaches. All their kids live with their parents until they're 40. And when they do move out, they move next door. How's that? Is that fun? Tell them it's from the King of the Jews. Thank you.
I got into sports gambling over the pandemic, and a lot of people say that's addictive, but to me it's just kind of a rush like no other. It's not addictive. I mean, sure, sometimes I'll engage in short-term stimulus despite long-term adverse results. It's not addictive. It's just something that engages my mind night and day and ruins my relationships.
I don't know. It's interesting, the things that we do that we consider cool. I find it very fascinating. Like, we find danger to be cool. Physical danger only, by the way. Like, no one ever brags about putting their mental health at risk. Like someone can ride their motorcycle by with no helmet and we're all like, oh. But we'll never hear somebody go, oh yeah, well I spent my whole day comparing myself to others. So who's really the bad boy here? Yeah, I don't know. I'm embarrassing. That's what I am, I have anxiety, diagnosed. I'm not doing it to fit in, but I do. I have anxiety. Sometimes I think I'm being a calm person, and then I realize my shoulders are protecting my neck for no reason. You ever have that? People are like, hey, are you stressed out? I'm like, why would you ask me that? What? Why do you think so? They're like, it looks like you're guarding a bell tower. Yeah. I'm not smooth. That's the main thing. You guys have been listening. I'm not smooth. I'm not. I recently went to a restaurant with my girlfriend, and the guy behind the podium, he looked at us, and he went like this. And now I know. He meant two. But I'm not joking. I did it back at him. I swear to God, I was like, yeah, and also with you, man. Let's have no conflict tonight. We just wanted food, both of us. Yeah. That's a big thing with me, confrontation. I gotta get better with that. I'm not good at that. I'm a people pleaser. Any people pleasers here? Cool. Nice, all right. Yeah, I am. I'm a people pleaser. My buddy confronted me about it recently. He's like, you care too much about what other people think, and you need to stop. I was like, if I did, would that make you happy? Would you like me more? Yeah. I don't speak up at all. I don't speak up in Ubers. It doesn't matter what the driver's doing wrong. I'll be like, oh, that's a good idea. Let's take the sidewalk. That seems faster. This is how little I speak up in Ubers. I was in the back of one recently. The seatbelt didn't work. And instead of saying anything, I just held it together. The whole ride. I know I could have spoke up and be totally justified. And I was like, you know what? I'll just whisper in his ear as I'm bursting through the windshield. You know? Hey, you might want to get that looked at. I'll see you out there. By the way, I don't think any Uber driver has taken more than one profile picture in their entire life. I'm pretty sure that's all of their first attempts. Every Uber profile picture I've ever seen, it looks like it was taken on the way to get you. The guy that got me the other day, his profile picture was the red light camera. He was like... Yeah. I gotta work on my confrontation skills. I recently did a self-analysis, and I realized all my conflict resolution things only work for pets. You know? And those don't translate over to humans. You know? You can't squirt somebody with a bottle of water and be like, you can't talk to me like that. You grab them by the back of the neck and put them in another room and close the door. Turn on the vacuum. You know? Those don't work with Jim. You know? Yeah. But I'm getting better. I have social anxiety, but I'm way better than I used to be, you know? And here's a great way to know if you have social anxiety, by the way. If you're ever somewhere in public, like a grocery store or something, and you see someone you know, but you realize you don't have it in you, so you hide. Okay, you're in here, you know? You're like, not today, somebody I actually like a lot. I'll lose them in the produce mist. You're crouching behind potatoes. This is less weird than anything I would say. One time, it's crazy, because it's people we know. It's people we like. And I still can't do it. Recently, I was at the store, and someone I knew was near what I came to go get, and I was like, you know what? I don't need that prescription. I'll just ride out this hitch. Yeah, embarrassing, and that's okay. I'm willing to admit it. I think that's a good place to be. If you're embarrassing and you're willing to admit it, I feel like we can all get there. I mean, the problem is social media, all we share is what's going well with us. And that's not as connecting as the embarrassing stuff. That's why I wish, my favorite thing is baseball, because baseball players show up to work every day knowing that on the biggest screen there, it's going to show how their entire year is going. It's also going to show their height and weight. Anybody here want to share that? Can you imagine if every time you guys showed up somewhere on a giant screen, it showed how your year was going? I come up here, they're like, this is Steve. This year he got 9 parking tickets, 3 cavities, and he booked a flight to the wrong Portland. He's 5'6". Hi, I'm trying.
All right, I've been up here for a while. I better get to it. I know why you guys came. Let's talk about Walgreens. It's an important issue. It's a complex issue, but there's a lot of sides, you know. I mean, on one hand, you got to give it up. There are a lot of Walgreens. There's several Walgreens. I mean, you're always close. I mean, it's very convenient. Also, they're open late. But I've noticed after about 9 o'clock, they're just kind of open. You ever walk into Walgreens 11:30 and the lights are on and the doors are unlocked and there's not one human being visible? It's upsetting. It feels like something horrible happened right before I got there. Like what? Did a cheetah get loose in here or something? Did CVS attack him? Eventually you'll hear, I'm back here. Well, don't be, okay? Be up here. You're a business. You're supposed to have an up here guy at all times. That's what sets you apart from an abandoned warehouse, Walgreens. Also, when you said I'm back here, you startled me. I'm too old to ever want to be startled again, especially in an empty Walgreens in the middle of the night. Next time, maybe you could just jump out from behind the Pringles in a hockey goalie mask. That would be fun. If you need something done back there so bad, why don't you just hire another guy? Right now, you have exactly one more employee than a vending machine. It's not a good look. You're the number 27 company in the Fortune 500, and you have one guy. There's a lemonade stand in my neighborhood 2 girls. They have double the employees as Walgreens. And listen, like if you're working anywhere now, at Walgreens anywhere, thank you. I mean, I appreciate you working. But let's face it, if you're the late night worker at Walgreens, you're not first string. Like you're not their best guy, okay? And you're a little weird. That's why they put you on nights. And they know that. That's why they shouldn't make you do stuff back there. They should give you 2 simple jobs. Number 1, stand next to the register. Number 2, wear some article of clothing that says the word Walgreens on it. Because when I walk in, I want to know you're the guy that works at Walgreens, not the guy that just shot the guy that works at Walgreens. Another thing, if you're a thief, if anybody in here is like a shoplifter, or you steal, I mean, I can see a couple of you. I can see it. I wasn't going to call you out soon, but I mean, if you're a thief and you go to Walgreens at 11:30 at night and there's not one human being visible, take a couple of things. Like, just take some stuff. That's how we're going to get a permanent up here guy, is if you dirtbags start stealing late, they will staff up. Now, listen to me. Stealing is wrong. It's bad. If you don't steal, don't start. I'm just saying, if you happen to steal from Walgreens during the day, could you go a little bit later? Like that, it's going to be better for you. You're going to get way more stuff, honestly. It's trick-or-treat in there after 11. Like, nobody's watching. And if you get in trouble, you're fine. Go in front of the judge and say, Your Honor, I walked in, there was not one human being visible. How was I supposed to know it was a store? It felt more like a place where you just take stuff. You know that take a penny, leave a penny thing? It felt like that, except for you take a lot of stuff and you leave it. You leave. You just leave. You leave. They're not good at night. I mean, they're better during the day. They're not killing it, but they're better. They're better. You go during the day, there's gonna be an up here guy. Okay, there's gonna be somebody next to the register, but one somebody. Okay, that line could get to like 7 people, still one. It's got to get to like 11, then they go, Chuck, we need you to come up front. Wait a minute, you had an extra guy back there the whole time? Now I'm angry. Okay, Chuck, when you do go up front, I better see you hustle. Okay, you better sprint to the front, and when you get up there, you better act like you're sorry for what you did to everybody in this line. Just get right to work. Scan, no chit-chat. Scan, no chit-chat. Matter of fact, if you're a customer at Walgreens and you get to the front of the line, no chit-chat from you either. You can talk to the cashier, but business conversation only. This goes mostly for you old guys, okay? I know that's a highlight of your day, sir. I know you've been waiting to get in there all morning and chat it up with the cashier. But we don't want to hear it, right? You think we're going to get in the rain tonight, literally? Shut up, old man. Shut up, we're not retired back here. Just get to your business talk. We know you have business talk because there's never been one old guy that got to the front of the line at Walgreens and did not have some sort of a price discrepancy. Every time. $1.25 for a Snicker bar. The circular said 18 cents. The circular? The circular from 1756 might have said that price, sir. Also, when you walk into Walgreens, they have shopping carts. No. I have met your employees, and they cannot handle that kind of volume, right? Like, I have seen them struggle with 2 items. Now we're going to encourage people to get 54. That's a bad idea. Everybody in this room knows the unwritten rule at Walgreens, whatever you can hold in your hand, that's how much you can buy. If you need more, you turn around, you go to Target. That's a Target trip. You don't bring a Target trip to Walgreens. And God forbid an old person gets their hands on one of those carts, they'll have to shut it down. Sorry guys, Walgreens is closed. Mort got a cart. And listen, I think you guys are looking at me like, well, this guy hates Walgreens. I don't I love Walgreens. That's why I'm so hard on them. I mean, that's my pharmacy. I've been going to the same Walgreens my whole life, and I think they're good. I think they're better than CVS. Close, but I think they're better than CVS. And you guys are probably like, wait a minute, Greg. You said Walgreens has one employee. How could they be better than CVS? CVS has one employee for every 5 stores. That's how they do it. So, where's the checker? He's in Chillicothe right now. Like, he's just not... He'll just wait. He'll be here. Show some patience. No, hey, listen, when I'm talking about Walgreens, I'm not talking about the pharmacy. I'm talking about regular Walgreens. Like, I don't think that's the same company. Like, I bet you the regular Walgreens workers are not allowed to talk to the pharmacy people. Like, yeah, don't look at them. They're better than us. Don't look at them. I bet you every now and then the regular Walgreens manager tries to go in and tell the pharmacy people to do something like, hey guys, I was thinking today, maybe shut up, Ted, you got no jurisdiction here. Go sell pretzels. We're going to heal the sick. I mean, Walgreens has good stuff. I mean it. Like, they're open on Christmas, 24 hours. I have never missed one Christmas at Walgreens. That's it. Greg, did you go to midnight mass? No, I went to 11:30 Walgreens. Here's what I do, okay? I have a tradition. Every Christmas Eve, I wrap gifts, and I get sick of it real quick. And I go to Walgreens, and I buy a bunch of those holiday gift bags. You know what I'm talking? It's their perfect way to say, hey, I want to spend money on you, but not time or effort, okay? Here's what I'm going to do with your gift. I'm going to throw it in a bag. I'm going to crinkle up some garbage and put it on top so we can't see what's in there for 13 seconds, and then we're going to pretend like I wrapped that gift. That gift is about as wrapped as bubble gum under a desk. It's not wrapped. My dad uses holiday gift bags, sorta. When he buys your gift at the store, they put it in a bag, and that's what you're getting on Christmas morning. And it's going to have a couple of his items in the bottom that he forgot to take out. You're like, oh, foot powder, Dad, thanks. Give me that. My grandma, Nano was the greatest gift wrapper in history. She wrapped our gifts in maps. Isn't that cool? Like, yeah, I wish I would have saved them. My grandma worked for the Defense Department in mapping. She did, and she would bring these maps home from the office. I don't know if she was supposed to do that, but she did, and it was great because I was like, oh, your grandma has wrapping paper with Snoopy's and Santa Clauses? That's cute. My grandma trusted me with strategic bombing locations in mainland China.
Our dog is a very special dog. He is actually an emotional support dog. He is a dog, and he requires a lot of emotional support. I want to get an emotional support animal vest for me, so people will know what I do for him, because I should get on airplanes for free. I gave him a Jewish name. His name is Mendel, and then he became Jewish. He has a lot of food allergies. He's really loud. And he always his favorite thing to do is to steal the remote to our TV. So I'm so afraid an anti-Semite will find out about this and be like, he's trying to control the media. My dog is actually a rescue. Is a lie I tell people when he behaves badly in public. Because those are just words. Those are words you can just say to people. And it just makes shame evaporate. Right? They're like, oh, wow. They start treating you like a good person all of a sudden. But I don't think there's actually that many rescue dogs out there. I think there's a lot of people trying to cover up. They didn't train properly. People used to ask a lot about my dog being a rescue when he was younger. I mean, he's a very good-looking dog. He's a mini Bernedoodle. So he looks like an alive Muppet. So you know why I chose him. And when he was younger, he was even cuter, and people would stop me on the street when I walked him. They'd be like, oh my God, your dog's so cute. Is he a rescue? Then I'd be like, this designer poodle? I don't think you know how the world works. Let me ask you this. Have you ever found a Dyson at the thrift store? Because the only way you rescue a dog this fluffy is foreclosure. I don't know if anyone here is considering getting a dog. If you are, you can ask yourself these questions. Do you have many open wounds that go unlicked? Do you find putting on or taking off socks to be too uneventful? Have you ever heard your doorbell and thought, yeah, that could be more annoying? Then I recommend dogs. These slippers are too easy to find. Some dogs can be really difficult, though. You don't know what you're gonna get. Like, I have a friend whose dog is so difficult, he tells me his age backwards. I'll ask him, like, how old's your dog now? And then he's like, I think I have 7 years left. 6 if I cancel insurance, maybe. We got our dog as a puppy, which is a baby dog. I don't know if you know that. What happens when you get a puppy is you're really excited, everyone's excited for you, and then 2 weeks later, you have a nervous breakdown. Because every day your puppy gets stronger and you get weaker until it breaks you. Because you think you're getting a little baby dog, and that's not what it is. Sure, it has a baby dog body, shark teeth, Hannibal Lecter mind. They destroy so much stuff. There's so much property destruction. And you have 2 choices for how to deal with that. Either you can get angry and stressed out constantly, or you can embrace a Buddhist philosophy. I realized this because I came home, and for the second time in a row, my puppy had chewed through a brand new pair of Birkenstock sandals. And I was like, either he has now cost me $400 plus tax, or he's teaching me an important lesson about the pointlessness of material value. Namaste. I now understand that, like the sandals, I too am temporary.
I don't fight anymore. The last time I got in a fight, I was like, it was like 10 years ago. I was living in New York City, and I was walking in my neighborhood, like in the Lower East Side, and I hear this guy behind me goes, "Hey, man, what are you looking at?" And I turned around, which don't do that. If you go to New York City and you hear somebody behind you yelling, you just keep walking. If it sounds like your mom, leave her. Like, you just leave her. Cut her loose, okay? It was a crazy guy. He sprinted up. He got in my face. He goes, "I was talking to you, man. Don't walk away from me, man." I go, "I don't know who you are, man." And he punched me in the head. Like, I should have seen it coming. He was like winding up like it was cartoon. Like he was like Popeye. He's like winding up, and he hit me. And at that point, I hadn't been hit in about 20 years, and I forgot what you're supposed to do. And then I remembered I used to practice fighting every day in college, and I wrestled him. I shot a single leg takedown to the right side. I picked his leg way up here like you're supposed to, and he went right down. Like, he sucked. Like, this guy, I guarantee you he never made it past districts. Like, he just wasn't good. And I got on top of him, and I lost my mind. I was like, "I used to wrestle! If somebody would have walked by, they would have been like, "There's a crazy guy getting beat up by a really crazy guy." And it's New York City, so people did start walking by, and it's New York City, so nobody cared. They're like, "Oh, looks like Larry's losing tonight." Anyway, finally some guy walked by and he pulled out his cell phone. He started videotaping us, and that's when it all came flooding back to me. I'm like, I'm 46, I'm fighting in a major metropolitan area on the streets. There's gonna be legal consequences. And it was the weirdest end to a wrestling match. I just go, "Hey, man, I gotta go." Like, I just left. My mom said I had to be home by 8. Like, I just left, and he left, and nobody said anything. Like, the only guy that said anything was a dude with the cell phone. As I was walking away, he goes, "Yo, dog, why'd he hit you?" I was like, "'Cause he's crazy." He goes, "You a champ, dog. You a champ." And that made me, like, proud. I I was proud. I was like, yeah, at least one person in this city knows I can still beat a heroin addict in a wrestling match if I need to. And I just, I went home and I was like shaken up. And I called my friend Mike, who had lived in the city for a long time. And we got to the part about the cell phone. And he goes, whoa, dude, this is on tape? I go, yeah, I guess so. He goes, dude, this is gonna be the biggest thing in your career. I go, hey man, I had a Comedy Central special. He goes, yeah, dude, but people are gonna watch this, like, dude.
It was so much easier to make friends when you're a kid, right? I remember when I was 6, Craig moved in next door, he was 6. We were both just like, oh, age and proximity. That's all we need, best friends for life. Some guy my age moves in next door to me now. I'm like, if this guy talks to me, I will be furious. It's so easy to hang out when you're a kid. You just invite him over to play. You don't even have to be specific. He always comes over, we always have a great time, and we're always mad to be called for dinner. Do you remember liking life that much? That you're annoyed about dinner? Always asking to be excused. Please, can I go back to my life? How much eating do we have to do in this house? Kids hate meals and bedtime. That's all I have now. Right? I call those the big two. And if I ever do hang out with another male friend now, it's never playful anymore. It's always like, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. You want to get together and eat? We could like talk and eat. Best case scenario, there's a big game on TV. We don't even have to speak. We can just watch other men playing. They're playing well. I love that. Don't you love it when our favorite men play well? They always play better when they play together, huh? That play was unbelievable. Let's touch hands. That was so nice. Maybe after this we could play. Yeah, no, you're right. We ate a lot. Sleep would be incredible. You're always right. You're my best friend. I'll see you again in 2 years. Sometimes I don't think we give kids enough credit for how traumatic grade school is. Remember 6th grade, phys ed, run a 7-minute mile in street clothes? And then just straight to math. Shouldn't have worn hiking boots today. Smells like a locker room in here. You kids ready to learn about parabolas? My heart rate is parabolic. Recess is right after lunch because that's how digestion works. Yeah. Yeah, now that you've had spaghetti with milk. Seems like a good time to go run around in a parking lot. They all puked again. Good thing we have our one janitor. I think if I'd live one day on a grade school schedule, it would be the worst day of my adult life. Starting the day at 6 a.m., standing on a street corner in the rain, waiting on a bus with no seatbelts or schedule. Jostles you to homeroom. That's your coffee, is the jostle. Homeroom, you're not allowed to speak. No phones, no music, no gum. Do I have any human rights? No speaking. Now pledge your loyalty to your country. Go on, pledge how much you love America. I'm 7. And admit that there's a God. Admit that there's one God. Go ahead. My parents are agnostic. Well, I won't tell them. Go ahead, admit that there's one God, and you can say it quiet. All right, you're free to go to first period U.S. history as taught by the JV football coach. Enjoy his unique perspective. A lot of hot takes on the Constitution. A lot of gun stuff in the pop quiz. Old Coach Hines. Coach Hines, he would time you for getting water. Kids stand in line and he would go 1, 2, 3, time. That's all the water you get as a child. Is a fast 3 seconds. I think kids are going through school dehydrated. If he liked you, he'd go 1, 2, 3, and time. That's if he liked you. Yeah. I wish I had spent more time learning. I wish I had learned more in science class, because now I really like the science headlines. I saw that James Webb Telescope came out, and like Hubble Telescope is old news now, you know? Hubble Telescope's a piece of crap compared to James Webb. And as soon as they came out with the first images, there was a headline that said, "Universe, bigger than previously thought." And I feel like we could have seen that coming. I'll be more impressed when there's a new telescope and they're like, "We overshot it." It's pretty reasonably sized. We feel bad about our last estimates. I like the science studies because I feel like half of scientists are trying to save the world with climate change, cure cancer, and the other half of scientists are like, "I wonder if orangutans can play pickleball." No, they can't. How about bonobos? No. They're kind of playing soccer, though. Let's publish it. But it always made me wonder about primatologists, monkey scientists, like smartest in your class, high school, smartest in college, best in your PhD program, and then the rest of your career, you're like, "Bongo, no biting." Don't you dare pull the fire alarm, Bubbles. No Bubbles. No, Bubbles. I love you too. I love you too, Bubbles. Apparently they struggled to figure out why depression evolved in humans, because it just didn't make sense to them. And then they figured it out. A study shows that sad people are better at predicting future outcomes. So if you feel bad, you're correct. Mm-hmm. You sure are. But don't let that make you feel good, because happy people delusional about the future. So if you're happy and that makes you feel bad, good, you just got a little smarter. I guarantee it was a depressed person that was the first person to figure out to play dead for a bear. All his optimistic friends are climbing trees. "We can make it." He's like, "I'm just gonna let him take me. It's fine. It's fine, guys. I'll take this one for the team. Go ahead, bear." Just sniffs at him and goes and kills all his friends. And depression passes on to the next generation. Like, how'd you think to play dead for a bear? I was just being myself. You know?
The only way I found out that we were not as wealthy as I thought was the first time I went over to a slightly richer family's house for Thanksgiving, and we all sat on the same kind of chair. I was blown away. I was like, you've got 11 of this one chair type? Are you secretly a duke of some sort? Like every holiday meal in my house would be like, Ivan, go get the computer chair for Grandma. I'm dragging it down the hall. I wanted the computer chair. My mom's yelling out of the kitchen, no chance. You are sharing the piano bench with your brother. And you know it. We didn't have a piano, by the way. It's just the bench. My uncle's at the end of the table sitting on a yoga ball. Got a hole in it nobody can find, so he's slowly sinking for the entire meal. And I was like, I don't think we're as rich as I thought.
Yeah, but we're doing good. We just got a cat, so I'm always bleeding. And I wanted a dog, but then my girlfriend was like, well, then it wouldn't go to the bathroom where we breathe. And that was a good point. So we got a cat. And my girlfriend is horribly allergic to cats. But she always wanted one, so we got a hypoallergenic cat, which if you don't know, they are super expensive. So she doesn't know this, but it's actually just a regular cat that I shave every night. She's like, hey, what are you doing in there? And I'm like, nothing. I work from home and have a cat. It's impossible to get anything done. People are like, working from home is just like working at the office. Really? At what office does your boss stick their hands under the doorway like this? How many coworkers have puked on your desk and left? It's a lot. I don't know if you guys know this, but a cat's purr actually helps lower your blood pressure, which is pretty convenient because everything else they do shoots it into the stratosphere. Which, by the way, not fair humans. We can never do stuff like that, you know? Like, someone can't come up to me like, you scratched my car, and I'm like, and then I just go between their legs. You know? Yeah. But I love my cat. I love her a lot. I spoil her. I bought a lot of cat toys. You guys know cat toys. The little things that are the same size as the space underneath all of your furniture. Every cat toy I bought is now under something. If there's so many things with bells under my stuff, if there's ever an earthquake, you're gonna think Santa's here. It's great. Like, if I want to play with my cat, I gotta find it. I grab a toy, I throw it to my cat. She hits it under something. She looks at me like, you get it. I'll get it. I'll throw it to her. She does it again. I'm playing fetch. I'm my cat's dog. So, we just got a second cat, and we did. We got a hairless cat. Yeah, that's always the reaction. No one can pretend. No one can pretend to like your hairless cat. Everyone is bad at it. I went to show my best friend a picture of my hairless cat. I know he tried to say aw. All he could get out was, ho! Gee. You should give him your leather jacket. I love my hairless cat. Hairless cats, if you don't know, they're the most social breed of cat there is, and that's because they have to be. When you look like that, you need a strong personality. He's great, though. I love him. He's like having a little version of the old men at the Y. Yeah, I get him a little towel, so he always looks like he just got out of the shower. He's like, oh, you're home early. Okay. I thought I had more time. My next door neighbor, he's afraid of cats, regular ones. And then we got this thing. And recently, I came home at the same time as my neighbor. I opened my front door, and my hairless cat sprints down the hallway and down towards my neighbor. And you know those scary movies where the guy can't get his key in the lock? He just looked back. He was like, "Oh my God! Why is it inside out?" Yeah, I like having cats though. Dog people, by round of applause. Who's got dogs in here? Oh, look at that. Look at the dog people. Great, cool, nice, good for you. You know, I will say you have it easier with the vet, and I know you don't think so, but your dog's been outside before, and they've been in a car. Like, by the time a dog ever gets to the vet, they're like, "Ha, that was really good. I did not see this coming." You got me. You can trick a dog. But my cats, they know immediately. I gotta look at them and go, "Get in the bag." Please get in the bag. By the way, my girlfriend got the Taylor Swift cat backpack, so yeah, guess who gets to wear that? Every vet appointment, I look like the new member of a K-pop band. I'm just like, "Hi," you know, like that's... It's stressful going to the vet. Why do they make us go in with our pet? Why am I doing that? I don't have a job in there. All you're doing is hurting my relationship with my cats. Because they just stare at me the entire time you're stabbing them. Like, they're like, "Are you gonna just sit there?" Like, it's not fun. They should, for an additional charge, I should be allowed to stay in the waiting room, and at the end of the visit, I get to rescue my animal. You know? Right? Like a little light comes on and I just kick the door down. I'm like, "Put the cats in the bag." That would make the next part easier when you give me the medicine that I gotta give them. My best friend, you gotta traumatize them twice a day. That's horrible. I'll be sitting with my cat, I'll be watching TV, and then my alarm goes off and I gotta grab him by the back of the neck and shoot a syringe down his throat. And then I just go back to watching TV. And then he looks at me like, "What the hell was that?" And then when he feels better, he doesn't know it's because of what I did. He just thinks that's a weird, separate thing that I wanted to do. He's like, "Hey, I feel better, but what was with you yesterday? We gotta get you a hobby."
Well, a lot of you have been thinking it, so I'll just say it. Yes, I have been going to the gym. And I got a very expensive gym membership. It's the most I've ever paid for a gym membership, but you have to invest in yourself. I think someone tweeted that. And so I go into the gym to check it out, and the woman's showing me around. She goes, "First floor is all weights. Second floor is cardio equipment. Third floor is yoga studios and a steam room." And then she told me the price. And I go, "Which floor do you go to declare bankruptcy?" Because I'm probably gonna have to do that at some point. And like a good salesperson, she pivoted. She goes, "What's your fitness goal?" I go, "For this much money, it's Thor. I would like to be half man, half God. I would like to have a hammer that I also use as a weapon." So I do a one-day trial, and I'm in the steam room trying to sweat out some of my poverty. And I start talking to a guy in the steam room. We're having a great conversation. And at the end of the conversation, he goes, "I'm gay." And I go, "That's cool, man. I am a straight." Then he goes, "I can flip you." And then I go, "I think we have different fitness goals. Mine is to be Thor. I'm looking to be Thor." But you guys are really putting me in a good mood. I got some bad news today. I found out my favorite Italian restaurant is closing, Chuck E. Cheese. And guys, Charles Edward Cheese has decided to close his doors. I like the Chuck E. Cheese business model. They opened up, they're like, "Look, we have rats. Now, we could call an exterminator, but that's gonna cost a lot. What do you say we just lean into this thing? Let's get a rat, let's make him our spokesperson. Get him on stage, get him in a band, get him cranking out some hits." Charles Edward Cheese. That's his Christian name, Charles Edward Cheese. Somebody actually wrote me an email that said, it's Charles Entertainment Cheese. That's what the E stands for. I'm just letting you know. I'm like, wow, you have a lot of time on your hands, man. You're correcting for the love of Charles Edward Cheese. It's funny when you argue with somebody, I'm like, no, it's Edward. Edward is just crazy. He's like, no, it's Charles Entertainment, look it up. And I go, I did. And it's Edward. Just sing. I had a roommate for years and years, and I loved him, but he's on drugs. And we're hanging out one night, and he goes, do you like the Grateful Dead? I go, no. He goes, well, have you ever seen them live? I go, why would I see them live if I don't like any of their songs? He's like, you gotta see them live, dude, you gotta see them live. I'm like, why? Because you get trashed and you go see them live? I would rather drop acid and go to Chuck E. Cheese. Have you ever seen that band live? You haven't lived till you see a rat rip a guitar solo, okay? I'm talking Charles Edward Cheese. I'm Italian American and I live in New York, and one of my passions, stand-up comedy is my job, but one of my passions before the dark times was to go from city to city around this great country and tell people in these different cities that they have terrible pizza. It's awesome, guys. And it weirdly hurts people's feelings. And I can work it into any conversation. I was in Baltimore, I'm coming down in an elevator, I'm talking to this woman, she goes, oh, you live in New York City? How did you enjoy our aquarium? I'm like, lady, I don't know anything about your aquarium, but your pizza is terrible. She goes, what's wrong with it? And that gives you a pathway to insult their entire town. I'm like, first of all, miss, in order to have good pizza, you need good water. You guys don't have it. And maybe you're using all of your good water in your aquarium, but you're not using it in your pizza because it sucks. Your toppings are bad. Do you have any Italians in this town who could make a pizza? Anyone who could read a recipe? Do you have anyone in this town who could read? Do you guys have schools? It's a new thing sweeping the country called schools. Then I'll compare the town negatively to another town close by. I'll go, look, I was just in Cleveland. That's not great pizza, but it's not this dog crap. It's pretty fun, guys. You guys are a great crowd because you're getting my jokes, you know? A lot of people don't get my jokes. Not a lot, some. You know, some crowds don't get it. And if there's a joke in everyday life, I'll make it. You know who does not appreciate my unique sense of humor? Chinese customs. Because I went to China before the dark times. And they were like, why are you coming to China? And I was like, to feel tall? No, I ended up in a work camp for quite some time. I dropped my phone in the toilet in China, and that's actually the best place to drop your phone in the toilet, you know, because of all the rice. But I wouldn't put it in white rice, I put it in brown rice because of my commitment to diversity. Diversity, guys, that's the name of the game in show business now. My manager calls me up, he's like, Mike, is there anything in your background that could give us some much needed diversity? I go, well, I'm 100% Italian, does that help? He goes, actually, that hurts us a lot. So if you could not mention that again, that would be a big help. Then he's like, what about what's going on inside of you? Is there any diversity there? I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, with your feelings. Like, sometimes do you feel like a woman that is trapped inside of a man's body? Because that's a story we could tell. I'm like, no, that's not really happening. but I was born C-section. So I was a man who was trapped inside of a woman's body. I don't know if that counts. I don't know if that makes... Am I a hero? Am I a hero? Anyway, I got my phone working in China again. And my Chinese tour guide was like, Mike, how are you enjoying China? I'm like, it's pretty good, but your pizza is terrible. And I was like, you know who has a pretty good slice? Korea. It's not great, but it's not this dog crap. Fine, guys, what's my immigration policy? Is that what you want to know? 90-day fiance. I say, if you want to come to this country, that's fine, but you have to marry one of our worst people. Have you seen that show? I would rather go back to El Salvador and fight MS-13 than to marry Darcy from Connecticut. I'm pro-immigrant. I came from immigrants, you know? But I notice in New York, the immigrants from the small countries, Eastern Bloc, Central America, they yell into their phones. They're always yelling. Yelling is toxic and problematic. I don't know if you guys know that or not. It's no longer ethnic. But they're yelling into their phones, and I can't help but think, that's probably why you were asked to leave your country. Country is so small, and you're yelling. The cops were probably like, you need to go to a bigger land, more suited to your voice inflection. But I think we're good people in this country. I think it's a lot of good people, you know? It's, I think the problem, the big divide in this country, is that we're all looking at the same thing from different perspectives. It's perspective. For example, I'm a huge boxing fan. I love all kinds of boxing. And I was watching this one fight. It was a female fighter, and her brother was the promoter. And they were interviewing her, and they're like, how did you start fighting? And it's a tragic story. She goes, when I was young, I watched my father hit my mother. I was too weak to do anything about it, so I learned to fight, and it never happened again. I'm like, wow, that's pretty powerful. Then I thought, but the brother, the promoter, grew up in the same home. So he must have saw the same thing and thought to himself, I can sell tickets to this.
But when you debate your life, when you go back and forth in your life, you don't know if you're gonna live or die. You realize a lot of things. Great things that happen in your life and terrible things that happen in your life. And one thing that stood out to me is my parents never told me they loved me till I was 29 years old. And it really messed with me in the hospital, right? So before I get into that story, I gotta tell you about my parents. If you haven't seen my last special, my dad is black, born and raised in Louisiana, has a PhD in nuclear physics, and served our country in the Army, people. Right. Now, in the last special, he was 75, now he's 78, and he hasn't changed. He's still black and has swag. He still walks around the house like this, you know what I mean? And he's always laughing like, yeah. And always pointing at random shit that's not there. Just like, Now, my mom, she was born and raised in Korea, South Side. Now we know who doesn't watch the news in his room. I said it in my last special, Blasian. It's tough having an Asian mom because if they think it, they say it, they have no filter. My mom just turned 70 and now all bets are off. She does not care. I never thought my mom could be worse. My mom won't even say people's names to me anymore because she would rather describe them to me. She calls me the other day and goes, you know what? I like your friend, he nice. I go, which one? She goes, fat boy, small feet. But I knew exactly who she was talking about. Because with my mom will say things that make you mad. She will say things that make you want to fight. But my mom really feels that she can say anything to anybody. Because it's a truth. Oh, you don't like true? Why you mad? It's a true. Do I lie? Do I lie? My mom got in a fight with my wife. Now, full transparency, my wife cooks like once every couple of, once. So my mom walks into our new house and goes, "Oh, what a beautiful kitchen for no cooking." I go, "Mom, you can't say that in my house." "Nuh-uh, not to my wife." She goes, "Why? It's a true, it's a true." "You don't like true?" And then to me and my wife, she goes, "Do I lie? Do I lie?" I look at my dad for help. He's like, "Walk away, son, walk away." My wife, she's white. Ooh, it got quiet, okay. But my wife is just not white. She white. Now, I know a lot of people in here are white, and you're questioning yourselves right now going, am I white? No. My wife is whiter than you. My wife is from Gillette, Wyoming white. You hear that? When white people in Timmy like, damn. That's white. But we got a beautiful family, man. We got 2 kids. My son is now 5, my daughter's 2, and they're black, white, and Asian. That's right, that's right. We gave birth to pandas. We call them Ling Ling and Sing Sing. And my last special, I talked about this when my son was born, because I didn't have a daughter at that time. When my son was born and the doctor handed me my son. It's crazy as a father because I knew I would die for him, right? And I don't even know this dude. He could be a terrible human being, but I would die for him, you know? But when they handed me my daughter, oh, it was different. I was like, oh, okay. I would kill for you. I became a murderer overnight. Because the family dynamic to me is crazy. Like, I would die for my son, I would kill for my daughter. But here's what's crazy. I wouldn't kill for my wife. Because that's not my job. That's her father's job. I don't want to step on anybody's toes. Because I love both of my kids the same. But the love is in different directions. My son, I want him to be able to take care of himself, be strong. But I know for the rest of my life, I'm going to protect my daughter. 100%. And what's the biggest threat to women? Men. Look at that. Men. So now I hate all men. I became a lesbian activist overnight. / murderer. I'm Ellen DeGeneres with a gun. Because every man's a threat to my daughter. Every single man eventually will be a threat to my daughter. I hate my son. Sometimes I hate my son. Why? Because he's a threat to my daughter. We all have baby cams and watching my kids play. My daughter's playing with her little toy. My son walks over and grabs the toy from her. I get so angry, but then my daughter grabs it back and I'm like, yeah, that's my baby girl. Right? Don't take no man's crap. But then my son looks around to see if anybody's watching. Starts backing up where she is, and he hits her with his butt. And she falls to the ground and starts crying. I get so angry inside. I'm so mad. I want to this little dude up, right? But I can't. He's only 5, and it's not a fair fight. It's not a fair fight. All I can do is scream and like, hey, you better stop that. And he runs off. But my daughter could hit my son with a brick in the face. I'd be like, hey, girl, good job, good job.
I had a big birthday last year. I am born in October, Scorpio, and people have bad impressions of Scorpios. They say things like Scorpios are full of revenge and jealousy. They've been saying that to me since I was 7. They're like, you're wild in the sack. You're like, am I? And then you just grow into it, you know? But I'm tired of horoscope prejudice. I am tired of it. And one thing you can do is you can write, I wrote down an evil historical figure for all of the other 11 star signs. So then when they give me guff, I can be like, oh, and you're a Capricorn? Those are good. Kim Jong-un is a Capricorn. So that's a good one. Good for you. Way better than me. What's your horoscope, sir?
Gemini.
Gemini. Right on. Let me see what we got here. Gemini. Ever heard of Jeffrey Dahmer? Watch out for this guy. How about you, sir? What's your star sign? Aries. Kim Jong-un's dad. And Logan Paul. Ouch. That hurts. That one stings. Anybody feel like you have a perfect horoscope? I see a hand over here. Leo, known for seeking attention. Yes. First hand up, just like Hermione in Charms. Mussolini. Roman Polanski. Watch out for her. I saw another hand right behind her.
Yeah, we're Leos too. We're Leos.
Oh yeah, both the Leos. Not one other hand in the room. That's beautiful. Horoscopes, they're so real, right? They're kind of true if you think about it. There's something to it. Yeah, it's because people have been telling them they want attention since they're 5 years old. And they're like, oh, okay, I guess I do. We'll do one more. Okay, how about you, sir?
Aquarius.
Aquarius, rare, 1 in 12. Very rare. Jeff Epstein. Watch out for that guy. Yeah, I don't feel old, but I did recently identify a bird, and that doesn't seem good. Is that a whippoorwill? Why do I care? And why do I have binoculars? I got into bird watching over the pandemic, went down to Central Park. At first I did it ironically. I was like, I'm so alone. 2 hours later, I'm like, Martha, look at that owl. Gorgeous. She's like, that's a robin. I'm like, I'm new. New kid on the block. But that is gorgeous. And I actually met a professional bird watcher. He gives birding tours, and I said, that sounds like a fun job. And he goes, well, you get a lot of egos. In bird watching? And he explained that people will brag about how many birds they've identified in their career. And the best part is how they verify they've seen a bird is they just say that they did. So I've seen every bird. Prove I haven't. All 10,000. Oh yeah? Where'd you see the cinnamon-breasted toady tyrant? Asheville. They only live in Tasmania. Yeah, I was surprised. I was like, weird. Here? Check. But if you ever meet an arrogant birder, you could actually have more fun if you went too low with your number. If they're bragging, just be like, I've only seen 2. Well, you've seen more than 2 birds. I wish. Yeah, it's just been pigeons and crows for me. It's super bad at it. How long have you been bird watching? 4 years. I don't know if I'm looking in the wrong places or what. I've seen chicken nuggets, but that doesn't count. I know. I like what PETA's doing. They're trying to remove animal violence from figures of speech. They want us to stop saying kill 2 birds with 1 stone, and they want us to replace it with feed 2 birds with 1 scone. And that's so sweet. And I could almost see it meaning sort of the same thing. And I want all of us to implement it immediately. The next chance you have, no explanation. Hey, while you're grabbing gas, could you grab some milk as well? Feed 2 birds with 1 scone. What? Just grab some milk with the gas, would you? 2 birds, 1 scone. But birds, a lot of them are gluten intolerant, so if you feed 2 birds 1 scone, you could kill 2 birds with 1 scone. Yeah. The violence remains. And I spend a lot of time in coffee shops. I know I didn't need to say that out loud to you, but I do. And scones will get rock hard about 2 hours after they were fresh. So you could even kill 2 birds with 1 scone, stone style as well. There's more than one way to skin a cat. I mean pet a cat. More than one way to pet a cat, this way and that. Tail and back. Whiskers. You can kill a bunch of birds if you have 1 cat. Mm-hmm. You sure can. You sure can. I was just in Arizona and somebody told me to go see the petroglyphs. I didn't know what those are. We get out there, they're these ancient rock drawings, and there's a plaque that says, unfortunately, there's no way to translate what these mean today. However, this little squiggle might be a snake, and you're like, yeah, I could see that. And then they go, and this little circle might be a portal into another world. Wow, you really took some liberties on that one. No way to translate, but you're gonna guess portal off of that. Okay. You're not gonna guess that they were drawing a circle or the sun? Portal, all right. And this lady, I didn't see her, standing right behind me, and she goes, don't you wish we could take a time machine and ask them what they really meant? And I think that's why I don't love talking to strangers. Because you have to be polite. You can't be honest and be like, actually, that would be a dumb reason to time travel. Spend trillions of dollars on fuel. Hey, we're here from the future. Me and this lady. We were so curious about this rock doodle that you did on this rock. Is that a snake? We're from the future. I was trying to draw a worm. It's a worm. Good thing we time traveled, Martha. Well, we're gonna head back to our time machine. Right through this circle. He's like, whoa. Cool portal. Wow, wrong about the snake, right about the portal. Didn't see that coming, Platt. Didn't see it coming. Anytime time travel comes up, it's always a short walk to the baby Hitler paradox. Some of you familiar? It's the ethical debate. The ethical debate. Would it be better to, if you time traveled back to the moment Hitler was a baby, would it be better to kill baby Hitler or let him live? Classic ethical paradox. What would you do, sir? It's Hitler. You can save a lot of people.
Kill the baby. Kill the baby.
You're going to kill the baby?
Kill the baby.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's a fine answer. Now, you saved a lot of people. But it is a baby, and we do need to know how you would do it. You're a time-traveling assassin. You got to kill this baby. How do you do it?
I think about a time machine, I'd get a seat further back.
Oh, yeah. I don't understand why you wouldn't want to field this question, sir. He's requested to move back further into the crowd where we will still follow up on the question. No, it's cool. It's just a special. It's just a special. It's just my first ever 1 hour special, and yeah, so pretty much the fate of it rests on you now. If you have a good answer, it's going to a big platform. If you don't answer, it's going to Quibi. What would you do?
Sorry, what's the question?
How would you kill a baby? Gosh, it's not that complicated. If I was the time-traveling assassin, I don't think I would be able to kill a baby. And that's fine if you would kill a baby. I just don't think I would be able to. That's just me. But I do think I would panic and bring it back to the time machine. Show up in the present. They're like, why do you have a baby? I'm like, it's Hitler. Who's Hitler? I'm like, it worked. And now I just have baby Hitler? Is this why I never had kids? Was I meant to raise Hitler in the 21st century? I would try so hard to teach him to love. Find out if it's nature or nurture once and for all. He grows up, goes off to art school. I'm like, I'm so proud of you, baby Hitler. I still call him that. He calls me. He's like, I fell in love. I'm like, that away, baby. Love wins. I guess it is nurture over nature. A couple years later, he's like, she dumped me for a rabbi. I hate Jews. I'm like, easy, Hitler. Kanye was right. No, boy. That is not what we teach in the Zimmerman household. I'm actually not Jewish. A lot of people ask me if I'm Jewish because of my last name. I'm not. And that is something I would mention to Hitler just as a precaution. I didn't grow up with any real religion. My grandparents were super Christian, and my grandma, one of the first Christmases I can remember, she gave me one of the illustrated Bibles, all the greatest hits, you know the ones. Adam and Eve, the origin story of food shaming. I know when I eat apples, I'll smother them in peanut butter and honey. And afterwards, sometimes I'm like, I need to put clothes on. That was bad. That was naughty. I don't deserve happiness. But my favorite as a kid was always David and Goliath because, a little boy beats a giant. That's awesome. And looking back, that teaches a great lesson to kids, which is if your opponent is stronger than you, shoot them in the head. From a safe distance when they were not expecting it. Was that a fair fight, David, or a murder? I'm not sure. Not sure you can be the underdog if you're doing drive-bys. What'd you learn on that one, Joey? I learned that range weapons always defeat melee. Good.
I can't go to the coffee shop near my apartment anymore because the barista is too hot. It's true. Very attractive, super hot guy. It's crazy. He is. He's so hot, this is true. I get up early every morning so my girlfriend won't go there. That's how hot this guy is. She wakes up to coffee next to her every day. She thinks I'm being sweet. I'm just protecting my family. He's hot and nice. That's not fair. You can't be both. That should be illegal. I'll go in there and he's like, can I get anything else for you? I'm like, fatter? Can you get fatter? Is that something? Can you order a head here, like a different head on your body? Like, that'd be great. I don't like him. I want him to leave. The only thing that me and this guy have in common is we both wish he didn't work there. He's too hot. And everyone in our neighborhood knows. Because whenever I get there in the morning, there's a bunch of strollers parked out front. Like it's a biker bar. The babies are still in them. Like, it's crazy. I'm trying to change people's opinions of him. I want them to not like him too, I've just started changing the names I order my coffees under. Like recently he was like, I have a latte for I don't think women should vote. I'm like, hey! You hear this guy? He's mean. He crossed a line recently. He started putting foam hearts in my girlfriend's lattes, right? That's too far. Thank you, right? That's too much. She doesn't know yet because I keep turning them into swastikas, but like... I'm like, we should never go here. Look at this. Yeah. She's great. I love her. My girlfriend. She's great, She's an extrovert. She's good at that stuff. She can talk to people. She's not up here when she does it. She can just go. It's crazy. I watch her. I want to be like her. We go to parties and she's never in her head. She's like the life of the party, and I'm its appendix. I'm like, as long as I'm not a problem, I can stay. Please don't remove me. You ever been in that one of those relationships? I every time we go to a party together, I can talk to people, but I watch her. I'm like, I gotta get there. How do I do that? I just follow her around the entire party from circle to circle. It looks like I'm a waiter in training. Because she'll just come in and she's like, hi, I'm Caitlin, and Steven will be lurking behind me. He's learning. Yeah, she's great. We just got engaged, which is pretty exciting. And thank you very much. Appreciate it, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, we just got engaged last couple years ago. And yeah, she's pretty excited to be engaged, which is good, because she's going to be engaged for a little while. We're going to do it, we're going to get married. We're just trying to have less people at the wedding. So we're waiting some relatives out. They're all like, hey, when's your big day? And we're like, when's yours? These cost lots of money. Please leave us some. Yeah. I like being engaged. I think I'll stay engaged for a while. I like it because you get congratulated no matter how long it's been. It's pretty great. People hear you're engaged, they're like, oh, congrats. But they hear you're married, they're like, how's it going? You know, it's a nice place to be. I will say I call her girlfriend still. That is her choice. She doesn't like fiance as a title. And I'll be honest, neither do I. It doesn't fit us. We don't need that squiggle. Who are we fooling? Every time I've tried to use it, it doesn't feel right. You know, I can't be like, excuse me, waiter, my fiancé and I would like another bottle of ranch. Can you hurry? Our nuggets are dry. I proposed in private, just letting you guys know you can still do that. And yeah, none of my friends know this. All of my friends, public proposal. Every single one of them made us come and hide in the bushes. Like it's a level on Call of Duty. Like, hey, this is a little extreme. Why is your future mother-in-law rappelling down the side of a lighthouse? Just send us pictures. We don't need to be here for this. My girlfriend and I, we live in New York City. We're not gonna do a public proposal. You see them every day. This is true. You can look it up. Rockefeller Center's ice skating rink, it averages over 30 proposals per day. That's a lot. That makes it more unique when people just skate. You know that at least one guy showed up to that ice skating rink with his partner and no ring, and he fell? All right, you're not paying attention. If you go on that ice with a partner and no ring and you fall, you gotta get up without using your knees. You gotta do like one of those Jackie Chan hops. You gotta be like, ha! Still single. Yeah. I like being engaged. It was nerve-wracking, you know. I'm nervous on a regular day. That one was hard. This is true. When I got down on one knee, everything I had prepared to say left. So all I did was just start holding the ring higher. This was my romantic speech. Eh? Yeah. I will say that buying the ring was the scariest part for me. I'm a guy. That's the first piece of jewelry I've ever bought a woman. And I gotta tell you, not where you should start. That's crazy. Thankfully, she liked it, but like I think they gotta make it easier for dumb guys like me. They should make just the names of engagement rings the sound she's gonna make when she sees it. You know, like a lady shows you around, she's like, well, over here we have the ah! Ooh, that sounds expensive. I don't know if I can do that. Well, over here we have the oh, all right, you're getting warmer. Do you have anything in a oh? Okay. I still love you. I want that. Give me that. First thing she said after yes was that she wasn't really dressed to get engaged. Yeah, okay, some women reacting. Here's the thing. It was a surprise proposal. There's no way to give her a heads up without ruining it. And also, I would have sounded like the worst guy on this planet. You can't do that. Be like, hey, honey, we'll meet up later around 7:30. And you know, maybe clean it up a little bit. I'm just saying, you're going out like that? Yeah, you can't do that. But she's great, man. She's the best. She's straight. That's new for me. This is true. 4 of my ex-girlfriends have come out of the closet. Yeah. 4. Now it's gotten to the point, if I were going to date with a woman again, I'll be like, you just haven't met the right lady yet. That's really what it is. You know how like when a guy gets rejected and he's like, she's probably gay. I know she is. And 4 is a lot. Like after the first one, you're like, oh, okay. 2 and 3, you're like, wow. But after 4, you're like, am I a lesbian? What? Why does this keep happening? Am I an ally or just training wheels? I thought I was a boyfriend. It turns out I'm a starter lesbian. That's news to me. Yeah. Thank you. Women laughing a little too hard on that one. Yeah. But this is the longest relationship I've ever been in, besides with you guys. And I'm learning a lot still. You know, I recently learned that whenever my girlfriend says we, she actually means just me. Like recently, she was like, hey, did we get a cat sitter for next weekend? And I was like, well, let me check in with half of we. Did you get a cat sitter? Then we didn't get a cat sitter. Also, we peed on the toilet seat a little bit. And we are so sorry about that. We are totally gonna make it up to us. We got in a fight recently because she complained that I don't plan anything in our relationship, and that one upset me because I was hoping she would never notice that. And I was like, all right, you think I don't plan anything? I'll plan our next vacation because I'm not gonna fight with her. She planned the argument, so. I was like, all right, honey, I picked the dates. I picked Vermont, foliage. Guys in here know. Yeah. Yeah, look how many women just activated when I mentioned foliage. Like, guys know, whenever we're in trouble in our relationship, we just throw foliage at it, hoping that it fixes everything. You know, we're like, look, the leaves changed. And so can I. So I picked the dates, I picked Vermont, cabin. I was like, honey, I did it. I planned vacation. She was like, all right, this place, it looks fine. But I was looking at a place too. Maybe we could look at that as well. I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. As long, you know, just remember, I'm planning this. I'm in charge. And she was like, absolutely. So we're on our way to Costa Rica. Yeah. No one talks about their foliage. Not bad. It's all right. That's the thing. My girlfriend, she's great, but when she wins, she doesn't let you forget. Like, we went to a swim-up bar in the middle of the rainforest. I'm drinking out of a coconut, and she just floats by me and goes, it's 30 degrees in Vermont. Did you just do a coconut drop? What was that? Yeah.
My dad's a big St. Louis Cardinal baseball fan. He loves them. You know. Yeah. I mean, he really likes the baseball, but more importantly, the Cardinals have this promotion where if they score 6 or more runs in a game, he gets his coffee the next day at the gas station for 39 cents. And normally I think it's about 59 cents. So you can see it's very important to him. It's a big part of his life. And we're watching the game one time, and it's late in the game. The Cardinals they're winning like 5-0, and I think like bottom of the 8th or something. I don't know. And basically they had the game won. But he's locked in because he hadn't gotten his coffee yet. And our best hitter came up and he grounded into a double play to end the inning. And my dad looked at me and goes, seems kind of fishy, huh? Yeah, they're point shaving, Dad. They're point shaving, yeah. Yeah, the Cardinals are in collusion with Mobile on the Run, so you don't save 20 cents on your coffee tomorrow. Like, I would call the FBI, Dad. This has got to go to the top. This is important. This is the next Chicago White Sox scandal. Yeah, my dad, he was a high school wrestling coach. He was my wrestling coach in high school. It was pretty cool because I was like one of the only white guys on the team. And so when your first day of high school, when you're a freshman, you're really nervous and scared. I wasn't, because I knew all the guys on the wrestling team from my dad. I knew Byron Blasingame. He was the toughest guy in the whole school. And he was cool to me. He was really nice to me. Every time he'd see me in the hallway and go, Lil Warren, where your daddy at? Where your daddy at, Lil Warren? Like, that was Byron's way of saying hi. Like, he really didn't want to know where my dad was, but I was like a dorky white kid, so I'm like, I think he's at the bank, Byron. Lil Warren say his daddy at the bank. Like, I got it after a while. Like, I got it. Where your daddy at, Lil Warren? Hi, Byron. Thank God later, like, he really didn't need to know where my dad was. Like, in an emergency. Lil Warren, the gym on fire. Where your daddy at? Where your daddy at, Byron? And I said I'm not a farmer, or I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything about, like, any kind of blue-collar job. I mean, I respect people that work with their hands. I don't know anything about it. I met this guy recently. He goes, yeah, I'm an iron worker. I had nothing. I go, that's just sturdy metal. Done some work with aluminum. Foil, mostly. Wrapping snacks and stuff like that. You guys got a foil over there and iron? No? I mean, my dad was a wrestling coach. That's a blue-collar job. My grandpa was a butcher, very blue-collar. I don't know past that. I'm not a big ancestry guy. I mean, I got ancestors. I just don't. I mean, I know my parents. I just don't go that far back. Like, everybody else is into it. All these Ancestry.com commercials. Just some woman. I thought my whole life I was Norwegian. It turns out I'm Chinese. Well, you should have known. Frankly, I saw it right away. I could have told you. You are not Norwegian. I used to wear lederhosen, now I gotta wear a kilt. You don't gotta wear anything, sir. Pants, actually, that's an option. That's what they wear in Germany and Ireland today. You just want to play dress up. Let's not blame your ancestors on it. I mean, the blue collar guys, they're more like, a lot of testosterone. I don't know how much testosterone I have left. I'm starting to get worried. I listen to a lot of sports radio, and that's the only people that advertise on sports radio, the low testosterone clinics. You know? Do you have low T? I don't know. Do you feel as good as you did when you were 24? I don't feel as good as I did yesterday, to be real honest with you. I thought that's the way the world worked. You get a little worse every day, and then you die. I didn't know. It's a pretty serious medical procedure, by the way, to inject your body with hormones. If I'm going to do that, I'm going to go to a place with a serious-sounding name, preferably with the word doctor at the front of it. These places have, like, silly wordplay names, like, come on down to Mansanity. No, I'm not going there. I'm not getting a transplant at Liverama Fun World either. If I ever hear, hey, do you have high blood sugar? You can't diabeat these prices. That's also... We have 7 locations. We are glue close to you. Not a farm guy. I'm a suburb guy. I'm a suburb guy. And, I think a lot of people say the suburbs is like a soft life. Like it's easy. It's not. It's tough. There's a lot of tough stuff. I had a problem at the Red Lobster the other day. It was serious. I mean, here's what happened. My waitress thought that I was poor. I'm not, okay? I'm not rich. I'm not gonna stand up here and brag to you guys about how much money I make, but let's just say I can walk into a Red Lobster and get whatever, okay? Like, I'm making that kind of cash. Like, I'm pulling that down. I'm not saying every day, but I'm saying 2-3 times a month I can walk in there, and I'm not looking at the prices, okay? And not just during Lobster Fest. I'm saying on a regular Tuesday, I'm doing fine. And I was wearing like my 3rd best shirt. This is 6. I didn't look poor. Here's what happened. I go, I'll take the trout and I want some asparagus. She goes, oh, sir, asparagus is a premium side. I was like, what does that mean? It's real good? She goes, no, it's extra. I was like, how much? She goes, $1.29. I was like, I can swing it. I mean, I'm gonna have to call my guy. You know, we're gonna have to move some stuff around. Probably put off retirement for a couple years, but I want the asparagus. Matter of fact, I want 3 asparaguses, or three asparagus. What I'm trying to say is I can spare a guy, okay? I got plenty of guys. I'm gonna keep the girls, but you know. I don't like it when they tell you how many sides you can have at the restaurant. I went to this place, I go, I'll take the salmon, I want a baked potato, and I want a sir, you only get one side. I get however many sides I say I get. I'm a grown man, all right? I decide the sides. I'm the side decider. I'll make it rain sides up in here. I want all the sides. I want them all twice, okay? I want a baked potato twice. And I'm not talking about a twice baked potato. I want 2 baked potatoes side by side. I want a roast beef sandwich. Sir, that's on a side. Well, then you put it on the side. I call the shots. Yeah. I want rice pilaf. And between me and you guys, I have no idea what rice pilaf is. I went to 5 different restaurants and I ordered rice pilaf, and it was completely different at every restaurant. These pilaf farmers need to standardize their product. I'll tell you that right now. Like, I Googled it, very loose definition. From what I can tell, rice pilaf is rice with anything else you want to put in it. Anything. You know, sometimes you drop your phone in the toilet and you got to put it in rice to dry it out? Technically, that's rice pilaf, okay? That's a Palafian dish. So yeah, man, the suburbs, there's stuff that happens there. I had a problem at this place called First Watch. It's a breakfast joint, you know, a tough place, and I go in there, and they're like, it's a 20-minute wait. I'm like, okay, I can handle it. I'll do my time, you know. So I'm sitting in the chair, I'm reading the paper, and I guess this woman came in after me, and she had a baby. And, you know, I didn't see her. If I'd have seen her, I'd have offered her my chair, but I didn't see her. So what she did, she just stood right next to me. She starts talking to her baby. But she's talking to me, all right? Like no, there's nowhere for us to sit down. There's nowhere for us to sit down. There's nowhere for us. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't see you. Here, you can have my chair, you know? And then, you know, I stood right next to her. I didn't have a baby, all right? So I just started talking about newspaper. I was like, nah, newspaper, we got to give her the chair. Nah, the tactic she's using, that's called passive-aggressive newspaper. She's a gutless woman. She is using her infant child in this charade. She's miserable. I'm not afraid of an altercation. The suburbs are crumbling. They are. I saw this the other day. I saw a Domino's pizza being delivered to a McDonald's. That's not supposed to happen, okay? Like, I get it. It was probably the kids that work at McDonald's got tired eating hamburgers. Like, let's order a pizza. They should have told the guy to go around back. He was in line at McDonald's holding a pizza. It didn't look good. I mean, I get it. You guys been to McDonald's lately? Everybody that works there is a kid. Everybody. I want to talk to your supervisor. We'll go get Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith's 15, all right? We would go get our district manager, but his mom said he had too much homework. He can't come to work until next Thursday. Customer service is gone. It doesn't exist, right? I mean, I just have a rule now. If I give you money, you just say thank you. That's it. You just say thank you, okay? And they don't do it. They don't say thank you half the time. I was in this place and I gave them like $300. I paid $300 for something, and the girl goes, "Hey, how did you hear about us?" It's none of your business how I heard about you. Why don't you just be happy that I did hear about you? Next time that happens, I'm just gonna make something up to throw them off their little marketing research. How'd you hear about us? Well, I belong to a lot of hate groups, and they told me I was supposed to shop here. They said for every $1 I spend here, 68 cents goes back to the hate group. All the hate groups, even my favorite hate group, the I hate the people that ask how'd you hear about us hate group. How'd you hear about us? Japanese newspaper, full page ad in there. Sir, we don't advertise in Japan. Well, I saw what I saw. You should be grateful, but that's not really your strong suit, is it? I had another. This is probably like the toughest issue. I'll give you some background. Okay, so my favorite snack is mixed nuts. I like mixed nuts, and like when I eat mixed nuts, I don't have 9 mixed nuts. I eat as many mixed nuts as I can until I'm very uncomfortable, and then I have 11 more handfuls of mixed nuts. Like that's. So I go to this, I was in the hotel and I go to the gift shop. I'm hungry, real hungry, and I see these. I don't even see the whole package. I just read the M and the UTS. All right, I'm like, I want it. It looks like a good package, like Experience nut mixers or whatever. So I get it. I don't even look at it. I pay for it. Don't look at it. I go up to the room. I don't even look at it. I start eating it. I'm watching TV. I'm just shoving handfuls in my mouth. And there's nuts in there, fine. But there's pistachios in there, fine. But they have shells on them. The pistachios have shells on them, and the rest of the mixed nuts do not have shells on them. That's wrong, isn't it? That's dangerous. Like that. Hey, thanks. Could you also put some toy army men legs in those mixed nuts? That's a crime. And the thing is, man, like it really bothers me because they're lazy. They are so lazy. Everybody knows pistachios. That's the easiest nut to take the shell off of. I mean, they hatch. Like they hatch. Like they hatch. Nature does 83% of the work for you. You just flick it and they're open. I can understand if it's a walnut. You ever try to take a walnut shell off? It's hard. Like when you eat them at Christmas time, by the time you get one off, it's Valentine's Day. Like that.
That was dark. Speaking of dark, I'm black. I'm black. My whole body's black. Y'all notice that? Except this part. Ain't that weird? This is weird. This is not black. This is very weird. I remember as a kid that they would ask me questions like, why are you white on one side, black on the other? I was like, I don't know. I guess I didn't fully hit my growth spurt. I don't know why it works out though. Anytime I get pulled over, hey officer, how was... I understand you don't want to give me that loan. Before you say no, I just... No, it just comes in handy. So, that was stupid. That's what it deserved. I was born in Portland, Oregon. That's where I was born. So I think that's where I got it. Because there's no black people in Oregon. There's none. My shadow ain't even black in Oregon. There's like 4 black people. That's not true. There's 3. I left. So there's like 3 black people there. And Portland, Oregon, Portland is the whitest major city in America. And we live in Newburgh, which is like not even, Portland. And they're not, there was no black people at all. And they weren't racist down there. They just didn't like black people. And they was like, the kids weren't racist. The kids, they would always ask me, why you white? They would ask me the questions. But some of the parents, like I remember some of the parents, they were like, you can't play with my kid because you're black. And I'm like, whoa, before you say no, all right? But I was already a weird kid. I was already weird because I had like ADHD, A, B, C, D, E. I had it, I'll be talking about something like squirrel, threw me off, A lot of people think HGTV isn't real, and that's because they don't experience it. So they're like, oh, I think you might be hyper. And I am hyper. They tried to put me on medication when I was a kid. My mom was like, he'll grow out of it. She was wrong. I did not. I grew into it, baby. Became a comedian. But yeah, I was a weird kid, man. I wasn't like I collect rocks. I wasn't like that. I just, I was just kind of like, I don't got a favorite color, I feel like most people don't have favorite colors. Yeah, this lady is particular. She doesn't. She's like, I thought I was the only one. No. You wooed like there was gonna be more people, and you were like, wow, oh, only me. Okay, I thought there was more. Okay. You don't have a favorite color either? Oh, why'd you yell? Oh my gosh. That was wrong. You didn't do it right, but all right. What's your favorite color? Green? Okay, cool. Earth lady. Okay, we get it. He probably clapped. He's like, yeah. You like green? No, I don't have a favorite color. Y'all doing opposites. Now, this is what I feel like. I feel like it depends. What is it for, you know? Because I like wearing yellow because yellow goes good with chocolate. But I'm not about to have a yellow car, you know? Like if you have a yellow car, you got a Lamborghini or a discount. You didn't do that on purpose. You know? It just depends. But yeah, man, I just knew I liked making people laugh. I knew I liked making people laugh when I was like 7. I was 7 years old. There was a kid and it was in recess. There was a kid on the swing, and he was Asian, and he was, this has nothing to do with the joke, but he was. I'm paying the pit. You're like, well, where's this going? Where's this going? That's not going anywhere. But he was swinging his feet on the swing, and I went in front of him, and I faked like he kicked me. But not like a karate kick, because that's racist. I faked like he regularly kicked me, right? And I'm so exaggerative, I'm like rolling in the bar, because I'm like bleeding, and this dude is like cracking up. He's like dying laughing. He's changing colors, he's laughing so hard. So him being Asian does have something to do with his story, because he definitely wasn't regular Jamal. And so I remember him laughing, and I was like, this is the coolest feeling ever. Like, I knew it was just the best feeling. I love making people laugh. And I always wanted to make people laugh, you know what I mean? And so anytime I got in class, I would try to make someone laugh. I wasn't like, people think because I'm a comedian, I was the class clown. But I wasn't. I was super quiet, right? Unless everybody was quiet. Then I was like, all right, I'll take it from here. And then I get in there, you know? But I was quiet, you know? I was quiet. People thought I was weird because I didn't cuss. You know, I did not cuss. I didn't start cussing until 2020. Isn't that great? I cuss all the time now. But before I was not cussing. I didn't even, like the first time I cussed on purpose, I was like 25. I was doing an audition in front of the director, the writer, producer. And this is before everyone believed in cooties. And my line was, get the hell out of here, right? 25 years old. All I had to say was, get the hell out of here. I had never said it before, so I couldn't stop giggling, right? They were like, all right, go ahead, do your line. I said, okay. Get the hell. They were like, someone died in the scene. I said, I know, I just usually don't cuss. And I remember the director saying, okay, well, say whatever word that makes you feel comfortable. And I was like, okay, all right. Okay, all right. Get the heck out of here. And I remember the producer saying, how about get your ass out of here? I was like, I don't feel comfortable saying that. He's like, yeah, we don't care. Get your ass out of here, though. Right? Yep. We need a 25-year-old that doesn't need cuss words or icky. Get your ass out of here. I said, who the freak you think you talking to? They was like, it's not working, get out of here. I was like, all right. Touche. Touche. That's Ruben's laugh, everybody. All right. But yeah, man, I used to get bullied a lot because I didn't, like I said, I didn't cuss. They thought I was a snitch. They was like, what kind of person, there's no adults here. You can cuss now. And I'm like, nah, man, it's bad. I used to get bullied. Anybody here get bullied? All right. Nice. 7 of y'all, the rest of y'all bullies? All right, got it. I used to get bullied a lot. I never got beat up, though, because if you can beat me up, I'm not dumb. I'm not going to fight you. So I used to get punked out as a kid all the time. Kids would be like, I'll knock you out. And I'm like, I agree. Unless there was people around, you couldn't punk me out if there was people around. One time there was a kid named Rodney. Any Rodneys here? I hate you. So this kid waited till the teacher left the classroom, right? We all know teachers leave the classroom, students gotta act up. This man took a high school book from the other side of the classroom, threw the book at the back of my head. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm gonna act like I didn't notice that. There's some kid behind me was like, oh, snap, he just threw a book at your head. Like I actually didn't notice that. So I had to get up out my desk like, who just threw a book at my head? And Rodney was like, I did it. And I was like, since nobody wants to admit it, I'ma let it slide right now. And Rodney was confused. He was like, no, I was the one who just said that I threw the boogie out your head. I said, oh, word, it was you, Rodney? Do it again. Then he did it again. Just like I requested, right? Yeah. I love books thrown in my head. Then he got in my face. I said, get out my face, Rodney. And he goes, or what? And I said, or Mufasa with a beard in 10th grade, because that's who he sounded like. You deliberately disobeyed me. That's what he sounded like. I told him, I was like, listen, Rodney, I'm gonna give you to the count to the 147. And you gonna find out or what? And you don't wanna find out or what? I'm gonna say it one more time, I'm not gonna stop. He was like, do it. I said, oh, word. Want me to do it? Cool, say less. 1.5. 2, dang it. Guess I gotta start again. Hopefully I finish before our teacher, Miss Lisa, come back. Before Miss Lisa come back. Come back, Lisa. She never came back. You just kept throwing books in my head, but I don't care, man, because my life is great. I'm doing my second special, and honestly, I heard he's in jail right now. That's all right. That's right. Yeah. That's right, baby. They locked him up, threw the book at him. So I don't care what's going on. I was hoping I had superpowers, at the time. I tried it too. I tried to choke them. Everybody's tried that. Everyone in this room has sat down and didn't feel like getting up to grab the remote when they watch TV. Everybody. Because you look at the remote, you're like, man, that's kind of far right there. And you try to look around to see if anyone's gonna catch you, right? You just come to me. Levitate. Everybody's done it. I'm not the only kid that walked up the automatic door. Circus City. We've all tried it. I remember one time I was watching Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire. I seen him get bit by a spider, turned into Spider-Man. I said, that's all it takes. Because I already know where the mosquito's at. So I go over and I get bit by a mosquito on my arm. I'm like, cool, it's only a matter of time before I get these powers. But the thing about mosquitoes is never one hanging out by itself, so a bunch of them just started attacking me. I was like, oh, snap, it itches. Too much power. My mom came over. She's like, preacher, what's going on? I try to save her. Get away. I'm not preacher anymore. I'm suck man. Because mosquitoes suck your blood. That's the only thing I was thinking, right? My mom was not hearing that. You ain't sucking nothing in this house. Better suck up them dishes. She always got to ask stuff. Suck them grades up, My mom was cool. She was strict. My mom told me I couldn't have a girlfriend until I'm 16. I'm so dumb, I listened to her. I remember being 15, some girl approached me. I was like, next year, all right? Same location next year. I didn't get my first kiss until I was 18 years old. What is that? What is that? Y'all don't even know why you're clapping. Someone woo, someone don't me. I caught up now. I'm just saying before, but I was 18, first kiss playing Truth or Dare, which is kind of sad, but I counted it. I was like, I don't care, I'm counting this breath. 18 years old. She didn't even want to kiss me. They was like, I dare you, Monica, to kiss preacher. And she was like, and I quit. And I'm like, hold up. I just got dared to suck his toe. We can quit? We don't gotta do it? What do you mean? She was like, you ugly. I was like, you ugly too. I'm trying to help us out. Like you. So this is another reason I was weird, because my mom forgot to talk to me about puberty, all right? She just forgot to talk about puberty. You can't forget to talk to your kids about puberty. I just found out, right? Can't let your kids just find out. I was just like in class one day, just sitting there like, yo. I had just watched the movie Aliens. I was like, am I pregnant right now? I want to get pregnant, baby.
If there's an important document, I don't have it. I'm a constant disappointment to the DMV. Sir, do you have your social security card? I haven't seen that in 30 years. Sir, it's an important document. Well, then you guys shouldn't have printed it on a gum wrapper, okay? At least the passport people made a book out of their thing. It's got pages and a cover, and yes, I lost that one too, but I shouldn't have. Sir, do you have your birth certificate? My birth certificate? That document is 54 years old. I also don't have the Declaration of Independence.
I do take care of myself. I try. I've been trying. I eat a lot of Tums. Tums are very good. I don't know if you've had Tums lately. Last 10 years have been special. It's borderline top 5 candy in the country right now. I give it out on Halloween. It's gotten so good. They just came out with orange cream. I don't know if y'all get the same emails I do, but new flavor just dropped. It's orange cream Tums. Half of them are orange, half of them are cream. And then you can kind of mix and match. That's what Tums does. They let you decide, how strong do you want to go, right? You can go all orange today, live it up. But at some point, you got to go all cream. Is this relatable? What I do, I got a system. I do 2 orange, 1 cream. I put some M&Ms in there, I shake it up. It's good. It's tearing me up, but I'm enjoying the ride.
You know what I'm talking about? The organic peanut butter. It's got like an inch of oil on the top of it. Looks like a science project on the grocery shelves. Well, Greg, that's how peanut butter naturally settles. Well, then cover it up. Nobody wants to see that. Greg, your peanut butter has preservatives in it. That's why it doesn't do that. Yeah, that's exactly why it doesn't do that. Yeah. Maybe we're trying to preserve people's appetites, right? Like, Greg, you just take a knife and you stir the jar and the oil goes away. Oh, now I'm supposed to help you make the peanut butter? Why don't you just hand me a bag of peanuts and a hammer next time? I'll smash them up myself. Me eater, you maker.
I have things I'm too young to have. I have sleep apnea. I gotta wear a CPAP machine to... Thanks. We gotta stick together out here, man. I clocked you when you walked in. I'll say that. I knew I had some kinfolk out here. These people don't get it, man. We gotta plug into a wall to sleep. Think about that. We need electricity to dream. There's stuff you can't do, right? My buddy invited me camping. He's like, you wanna come on a camping trip? I was like, do you want to carry a car battery through the woods? Because I need an outlet. When I got diagnosed, I had to go to a sleep doctor. He told me, Aaron, don't worry. Sleep apnea is not always weight-related. Oh, neat. Is it weight-related for me? For sure. But, yeah, I'm just saying, I thought you'd find it cool. Not everybody earned it. I'm not embarrassed. I don't care. I'm 32. I'm married. I'm not trying to impress y'all. I'm trying to breathe. I don't even know if it's my fault. They say head size is an indicator. If you have a big head, you probably have sleep apnea. So, yeah, y'all don't have to look around right now, but at some point tonight, peek around your table. I walked in the sleep doctor's office. I got a big head. He sees me. He goes, bingo. I was like, dude,
I want to be happy, When I see somebody that's happy, I tend to get distracted. I watch them. And I saw this guy recently in public, and he had it. He was happy, and I was watching him, and finally I walked up to him and I said, sir, what's your secret, to life, to happiness? I'll never forget what he said. He said, I'm 7 years old. And I said, well, how'd you do that? And he said, I'm scared. And I said, I'm scared too, man. It is a crazy, it's crazy out here, And I'll never forget the last thing he said as he ran away. He said, "Where's my mom?" What a deep kid, you know? Yeah, where is my mom? Where is my mom right now? And to find out, I'll have to unblock her. Problem is, I don't know how to do that. I get into settings and I get all excited. I assume it's in general. I don't know. All I know is that I just end up changing my wallpaper.
I sold other stuff besides Jif. I sold Duncan Hines cake mixes. Yeah. Nobody's impressed. We had the #1 cake mix, okay? We had the #1 brand of cake mix. Yeah. We had the #3 frosting, and that was embarrassing. And we did some market research, and we found out people were baking Duncan Hines cake mixes and frosting them with Betty Crocker frosting, which it's not funny, sir. That's like saying, "Hey, I want to marry you, but I'm going to have kids with your brother." The other frosting was Pillsbury. I hate them. Like the Doughboy. Like their frosting was called Funfetti. Funfetti. You know, like Funfetti's a fraud. Basically, they had like 70 items, 68 were the same thing. You know, like it was all vanilla frosting with candy in it. Vanilla frosting with candy hearts. Vanilla frosting with candy guitars. Vanilla frosting with candy mermaids. You don't need all of those. Well, my daughter likes a variety. Well, your daughter needs to grow up. Like. When I was a kid, we had variety. On your birthday, cake. On the other days, no cake. I sold Crisco shortening. You know, that was a good product. We had a hard time coming up with like a health message there. The best we could do is at least we're not lard. You know? But we introduced the greatest thing ever to happen in the shortening and oil category, Crisco sticks. It was a big deal. It was a very big deal. Basically, we took shortening and we put it in the form of a stick of butter. We wrapped it in foil. We put tablespoon markings on it so you could cut it instead of getting a measuring cup all greasy. And people were like, "Greg, with all that extra packaging, it probably costs way more per ounce." I was like, way more. Let's be honest, though, you're eating shortening, okay? You do not have a lot of time left on this earth. Like, spend your money. Bake a cake and put cigarettes in it instead of candles. It doesn't matter. I sold orange juice. We had the Citrus Hill brand. Most of you guys probably don't remember it. We weren't there long, but everything that you guys enjoy in orange juice today, we came up with. Back in the day, there was a cardboard carton of orange juice, and to pour it, you had to unfold the top, and it got all soggy and gross, you know, and then somebody put a screw-off spout on the side. You're welcome. Are we like? Yeah. So next time you're enjoying a glass of Minute Maid or Tropicana, you know, pour a little out to show respect for the OGOJ. Like, but my passion was peanut butter. You know. It's important to me. You know. What kind of peanut butter you eat, ma'am? Jif. Yeah, I could tell. You have beautiful skin. I can see these things. Yeah. What about you, sir? Jif, yeah. You're not just saying that, right? You, sir? What do you eat? You don't eat peanut butter? Okay, you can go. We don't need you here, sir. You just don't like it? Yeah. About you, sir? Jif? Yeah. Anybody eat Skippy? You can tell me. You eat Skippy, ma'am? You eat Skippy. Stop. Hey, you don't. You eat Skippy? And you like the taste of it? Ma'am, you have COVID. It affects your taste buds, ma'am. You have the Skippy variant, and you better get that checked out, ma'am. What about you, sir?
Peter Pan.
Peter Pan. I don't like you, sir. I respect your confidence. You know? Well, at least you eat peanut butter. I've heard a lot of excuses why people don't eat peanut butter. My son has a peanut allergy. We don't keep it in the house. Well, we did a lot of research at Procter & Gamble, and we found out that your son is a faker. I like almond butter. Do you? I mean, you're a hippie. That's fine, hippie. Go ahead and eat your almond butter or smoke it, whatever you do with it. I don't know how you buy it, because from what I understand, the grocery stores require shoes, hippie. You didn't buy it, did you? You got it from one of your hippie friends at a Fish concert. They pulled it out of their hobo bag. It was in a bottle that used to have patchouli in it. You know, probably traded it to him from some skirt that you made out of lawn clippings, hippie. Fine, hippie's got to eat, you know, but... I've heard this, I prefer Nutella. You're eating a chocolate sandwich, okay? Just put a Hershey bar in between two pieces of bread. You can prefer it, but don't you dare call it lunch, okay? By the way, check your blood sugar. You're about 2 of those sandwiches away from a permanent ride on the Type 2 peanut goo choo-choo. Now listen, you know, I said a lot of stuff here. I said some bad stuff about Peter Pan, you know. I said some bad stuff about Skippy, you know, and I meant it. I hate him, you know, I hate him, but I respect him on some level. They've been in the game for a long time. You know, they've been there. They were there before Jif. I respect them. There's some peanut butters think they can just jump in the game. You know, like Reese's. Remember when Reese's all of a sudden said, we're a peanut butter, you know? I'm sure they were thinking, hey, we're a candy bar with peanut butter as a main ingredient. How hard could it be to be just peanut butter? Real hard, Reese's, okay? You're gonna find out what it's like to stand on your own. You don't have chocolate to hide behind over here. We're not playing trick-or-treat games. We are feeding families in this aisle. Just be a candy. That's what you are. Be a candy. You don't see Ring Pop trying to get in the jewelry business. I love Jif, you know. I love peanut butter. There's only one product that I cared about almost as much, and that's Pringles. Pringles is a great product. We introduced it in 1968. It came out strong, and then the government got involved. They said, hey, you're not made of 100% potatoes. You're made up of corn and soy and wheat and potatoes. You can't call yourself potato chips. You have to call yourself potato crisps. And people are like, yeah, we still like them. You know, and the government was like, you know, they're not made of 100% potatoes. And people are like, yeah, we kind of figured that when they were uniformly stacked on top of each other in the perfect shape of a horse saddle. You know those gummy orange slice candies? Not real oranges. We figured that out. Pringles are great for a couple of reasons. Number one, we protect our product. You ever go on a picnic with a bag of chips? One banana rubs up against it, you got potato dust. At Pringles, we built a cardboard fortress around our chips. Number two, efficient use of space. I'll say it again, efficient use of space. You ever open a can of Pringles? Wall to wall, floor to ceiling, chip, 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 chip. You ever open a bag of Lay's? Air! You just bought air! That stuff does not belong in the snack aisle. It belongs in the balloon aisle because that's what you bought. A blown up balloon with 4 chips in the bottom of it.